Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. And he's picked it up out wide. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being...
He's had a shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Piscini. Grimaldo. That's going right the way across. Wrench promptly onto that, and that is that. Dybala. And here's Marlon.
Marlon really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dybala. Now it's Marlon. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Quarter of an hour played. Kupchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Eto'o. It's a threatening ball. He's having a shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Fernandez certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Paris Saint-Germain already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Piscini.
Roma definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Howson. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Eto'o. That's a good foray he's making. Wrench kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cristante. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's picked out the run. Chance! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, good take in a good area. And he's in on goal. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Soulé running with the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Harrison charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mancini to Cristante. Piscini. Cristante. Now it's Marlon. Succumbs to the pressure. Alexander-Arnold. Eto'o. Now it's Kukçu. Nicely spread. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o, renowned for his long-range shooting. Marlon. Harrison gets across and deals with it. Shifted it to the flank, and it's Serginho. Rijkaard. He's in a great position here. Big chance! He's got away with one there. Cristante, quality ball. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Alexander-Arnold, and it's made its way to him.
Hernandez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Soulé. Grimaldo scooting forward.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Eto'o. Drogba. Celik. Cristante. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
Drogba! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Backward it goes. And it's Grimaldo. Tries one from range. Soulé. Now it's Drogba. Marlon, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Soulé. Celik. And it's Cristante. And here's Marlon. Celik. Now it's Soulé. Right back. And Piscini. Eto'o, who's set up one goal so far. spread it left. Grimaldo. That's been cut out, well played. Pisili. Sule. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pacho. That's a smartly directed ball. And it's Fernandez. Ball played for Rijkaard. Now it's Drogba. Drogba going forward. Pisili. Cristante. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Kukçu. This might spell decent chance! Chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Trying to hit the front line here, just eases him off the ball. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Drogba being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Wrench. Dybala. He's picked his way through. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Marlon. Fernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kukçu. And it's Rijkaard. And Fernandez. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Drogba. It's Drogba! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Il numero 17, il numero 8.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Kone. Hermoso. And Alainawi. And it's Kone. Celik. And Kone. Rijkaard, too strong for his opponent there. Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Eto'o. Now it's Kukçu. Great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Numero 15.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and...
Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Numero 11.
Paris Saint-Germain have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now it's Eto'o. That's a nicely shaped ball. Kone. It's a lovely, neat pass.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Ronaldo.
recupero.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Mancini. El Ainawi. El Shaarawy. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Might be dangerous. It's Drogba! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 4 minutes de jeu, le numéro 11, Drogba. Drogba. Drogba.
Paris Saint-Germain gain their reward with an early goal. Shifted it to the flank. That's been drilled in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Howson. Pacho. But it's Eto. Alexander-Arnold. Cooked. And a chance! Nearly, but not quite. Pacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Cleared away. There's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
First quarter of an hour gone. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball. Paris Saint-Germain already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. He has found the way through. And it's Fernandes. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Spread it left. Can he finish? Oh, that's another chance. He's got a goal. And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Kokchu, out towards the flank. Good ball, good take. Now, who's going to be first to this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Eto'o. Can he get on the end of this? Petzela. And this is Drogba. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Terracciano. Good chance here! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And he is deftly away. Howson. Eto'o, renowned for his long-range shooting. Paris Saint-Germain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's a shade optimistic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Grimaldo. Serginho. Oh, easy pickings there. And Fernandes. Tries to get it clear. Petzela. That's destined for the flank. Serginho. Serginho making good progress. Grimaldo. Fernandes wants to run onto it. And that signals the end of the first period. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second period is underway. That pass isn't the best. Pacho. Ended up in no man's land. And it's Serginho. Kokchu. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Fernandes. Oh, such a clever touch. He's in a great position here. That's been cut out, well played. Eto'o makes a move down the right. Fernandes. Vardy. And this is Vardy. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Kachu!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's the chance to counter. Paris Saint-Germain with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Eto'o carries the ball down the right. And it's Fernandes. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pacho. Vardy did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Maignan. Alexander-Arnold. And Fernandes. Now it's Vardy. Kukçu. And it's Serginho. Grimaldo. And it's Serginho. Ball played for Rijkaard. Played towards the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Eto'o. Fernandes. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been cut short. Grimaldo. Oh, can he get onto this? Floated through. Drogba gets into a good position. Serginho. Grimaldo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Pacho. And it's Eto'o. Into the last quarter of an hour. Picked out, and a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Rijkaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And no, that was never going to make it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Serginho. That is good progress on the left. Pass somewhat off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Paris Saint-Germain have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Alexander-Arnold. Vardy. And they're quick to get it back. Five minutes left on the clock.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Drogba, look at this, it's Drogba! And he should have made them pay.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Opts to play it back. And the finish! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Piercing, Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Drogba. That has not gone well.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
2 minutes to be added on. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. The cross. Howson can get it clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Pinches it off him. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Wataru Endo, to me, Peter, really makes up the heart, the legs and the lungs of the team. He has a tactical intelligence that when everybody else tends to pile forward, then he has...
It's Eto! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Lovely bit of skill. And this is it. Close for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Japan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard knocks it into space. And it's Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard with the foul. Mitoma. Okazaki. That's an imaginative pass. Buenta moves wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Okazaki. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's gone searching cross-field. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Paris Saint-Germain currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Oh, he's on his own! And he's got away from him. Buenta quietly revving up. Threads one in. Now it's Okazaki. Now it's Eto. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Eto! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Endo. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Howson. And Maguire. Alexander-Arnold. Buenta. Pass somewhat off target. Minamino. Buenta. And he was quick to react. And it's Serginho. And it's Azar. Azar running at top gear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, super ball! Great chance! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
It's Akura. Here's Minamino. Okazaki looking to receive it in space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a promising position. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's given the time to pick a pass. There will be a throw-in. And here's Kubo. Azar. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Muenta. And it's Rijkaard. And Serginho. The final seconds now. And here's Okazaki.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And the shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Minamino. Kokchu does really well to win the ball there. Muenta. Some good work on the right flank here. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And this is big chance! And he's stuck it away! And this is getting better and better. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Kubo.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Can he get onto this? Kubo! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold. Howson. And Serginho. And it's Rijkaard. Neto looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Rijkaard. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. That's good defending, very good defending. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Ito. And it's Minamino. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Buenta. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out wide. Oh, nice touch. Kokchu. Rijkaard. And it's Okazaki. Played out towards the right wing. Opts to play it back. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Maguire. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Paris Saint-Germain have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Ito. Moved on forwards. And it's Minamino. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Minamino. Japan could have here their final chance. They've played it short. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Maguire gets it away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Mitoma. Serginho. Hazard. Eto'o. And that is expertly dealt with. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ito. No way through there. He's through here. And this is Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's one-on-one. Shapes to shoot. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Eto'o taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind.